Hi, it's Debbie Donovan from Londonderry, New Hampshire with Be Happy Cards and Crafts. I'm a little early today because I have a friend coming over. Not the one that's sneaking over here right now. My cat's coming over. But anyways, I'm going to do my card now so when she comes over, we're not interrupted by me having to do my live, which is not a chore. It's fun to do my live and to see everybody. But so I know it's before Halloween, but it's time to get into Christmas card making. So I am doing Santa's Delivery, which is adorable. It was one of the first Christmas sets I bought from this year's catalog. And this little penguin in the middle is one of the reasons I bought the card. And the designer series paper we're using today is called Santa's Express. And I'll show you the papers we're using out of that. So let me just sync you up with the computer. Get on. I forgot to get that part ready. So I don't have any earrings on today, so you can't see my pretty earrings, which I have a lot of. I like earrings. Okay. Here we go. And I know it's early in the morning, but for some of us are still in bed if it's this dark. But I told my daughter, wake me up before she went to work, not knowing she had to be in this morning at 8:30. Because when the days get longer or shorter like this and darker, I start getting tired. So this is the background we're going to use. This is how the paper comes, only has another piece down here, and it's a 12 by 12 sheet. And so all I did was cut it at 5 1/4 and then just cut it right along the border here. So that's the background. Right here. That's easy. And then you'll need, to fit it on the paper, you'll need another 1 1/8 piece of just plain white cardstock by 5 1/4. I'll show you that when I do that part. And I have my little dots all over the place. Now we get to the train. We have this. You can see I made a cutout here because I wanted to cut out my Santa Claus. And they've made their paper universal so that it has some black or Native American, not Native American, I don't know the politically correct words, but there's some black Santas and there's some brown Santas. So I would say Hispanic and African American Santas on here as well. And that's throughout all the Christmas papers I have noticed. So you can take the little cutting die, which I did. And let's see if I can show you. I'm going to turn you down so it's a lot easier to show you. You don't need to look at me the whole time. I'm just excited. My friend's coming today. We haven't had a friend's craft day for a while. We're going to be having a group friends day in a couple weeks. So what I did is I have my Granny Apple Green card cut at 8.5 by 5.5. That doesn't sound right. It's cut at 5.5 by 8.5. Scored at 4.25. And then folded. We're going to be using it the landscape way. And then I have a piece of 4-inch by 5.25-inch white for the inside sentiment. And here's my little Santa that I used my mini boss for to cut out. I love my mini boss. I'm going to bring over, these are my scraps. I'm going to bring over the engine train and show you how you just need to line it up with any of the Santas here to make it on the train. And you can make your train. But I go in and I cut it around. Otherwise, you can't get it into the machine to cut because the mini bosses only take a 3-inch piece. And then there are several different ones. I love this little one, and I didn't notice the one. I just took the closest one to the edge. There's mine. So mine has the gifts, but you just line this up as well. So that's using the paper, or the designer, it's the designer series paper. But I'm going to show you another way to do it, that you can also use the stamp set. I just want to put my pieces away. You can see that it comes with a lot of dies. Not sure exactly where the dies fit. That one goes there, so this one must go here somehow. I only took 2 dies out, so just need to move pieces around. This is bows and everything, and there's several stamps. 15 stamps come with it. There's a lot of sayings in this set. I like that. I have mine already on their blocks. So, when you run out of paper, or you choose not to use your paper because you have a different color scheme that you want to use, because this one does have a lot of pink in it, and apparently pink's a color coming back for Christmas. We had it last year, I think, as well. This is actually a peachy pink. I think it's one of the new shades. I'm not sure. No, it's not one of the new shades. Could have been, I haven't been making cards, so I have to, lately I've been doing a lot of wreaths. So, clean my little block off. So you can stamp it with your Memento ink and then color it in any color you want. And Stampin' Up! Does sell the different skin tones all in a set. I think it's $15 or $45. Like I said, I haven't been into doing my Stampin' Up! So I don't have the prices right in my head like I used to. Not since I discovered wreath making. Wreath making has been my daily craft I've been doing. And I have been doing several Christmas ones. Today I'm finishing two for my daughter. That'll go in our dining room, which are the Grinch. I was waiting for the ribbon to come and it came in this week, so. Yesterday I finished one that was an ice skating one because I want some of my wreaths not to be Christmas. I want them to be winter because we're doing a craft show. Well, it's an unusual one. It's a Christmas in Stratford, and you drive around to different houses. So we'll be at Sarah's house on December, I think 2nd and 3rd is the dates. And as it comes up, I'll get more information. I mean, I do know her address, but I don't want to throw it out there right now. But we'll be at Sarah's house set up. So here these are, and like I said, you can take the blends, and I'll take Poppy Parade because that's one of the colors. Well, you can use any colors you want, but I'll take the Poppy Parade and do Santa's suit. Just to show you how easy it is. Probably should have been using the smaller tip on this. My hand's a little shaky, so I'm going to switch it over to the smaller tip. Because when your blends start breaking the large tip, which this one is starting to do, I've used it for classes, and some of the new people don't know. They haven't used blends before, so they press harder. They don't know to use a very light touch. But you can see, you can color him in. You can have him have a green suit if you want. So that's what that looks like. So it's a very easy card that we're doing today. because we are using the designer series paper, which gets my tongue twisted every time. First, I'm going to do the saying on the inside because I don't want to forget my little penguin. I am using him. And Poppy Parade is the color that I'm going to use for the writing. If I can open it there. And I tap on the table. Sorry if it's too loud, but my cat's looking at me. He's laying in front of the, he's now on the floor, and he's laying in front of the heater, and he just lifted his head and gave me a look like, "You're disturbing my nap." And I'm putting 2 sayings. And I'm trying not to get my hand all messy. Special delivery just for you. Merry Christmas. They were little. I should have stamped them on here first because it was the first stamping of them. But they still came out very nice. The special delivery, I think I held a little too long on the paper because it's a little thicker than it should be. But we can deal with that. It's not a big deal. This will be going to a family member anyways. I send my family and friends Christmas cards. And they'll be distracted by this adorable little penguin, which I hope he comes out all the way. I don't think his arm is going to come out all the way. I can see that it didn't. So I just need to do my little tricks of connections. I have a fine pen here, but it doesn't matter. It's going to make it a thicker line, but it's going to be black. And you just connect the line like that. Oh, his foot didn't come out either. I have one foot like that. What's the other one? Just a little round one. They're new stamps, so I should have stamped them on the paper first. That's only with the photopolymer. It's best to stamp on the paper first, and then you get a perfect stamp. Can you see that? I don't think you can see it. Where I stamped my penguin. I'll wait and see on the computer here. Wow, there's a big delay. Or I just really stamped him over. There he is, I can see him. Let me put my cover on my ink. pieces. Now, I want you to see my cute little penguin, so hopefully you can see him now. I think the camera's up here. And you see in the flowers, so the camera must be up here. They said technical difficulties, but isn't he adorable? So I want to take him and get some, I don't think we have that color in anymore, so I'll use saffron and where's the black? Okay, he's got a little tiny bit right here. My daughter and I had just, for her birthday, went to Mystic, Connecticut to the aquarium, and oh my God, they had penguins there, and they're so adorable. I love penguins, but my favorite at the aquarium was the beluga whale. I had never seen any before, and I just sat there and watched him. She went in and did a special program that would make my vertigo go off really bad. And it was a virtual type program. Now see, this has a nice sharp point, so I can use the big side. But it's where you put these glasses on, and it was about a shark attack, so nothing that I would like. She loved it. But it's her birthday, so she could do anything she wanted. She's old enough. Let's say she's a woman, not a child anymore. And then I'm going to put this inside. Boy, this one's really sticky. I did go into two of the little movies that were 3D, and they were okay. They were good, actually. They were funny because they were, one was the Ice Age little, I don't know what he is, like a little squirrel type thing. If you have kids, you'll know what I'm talking about. He's the one that always goes for the nut. And that one, they squirted water at you, so, and you had wind blowing on you, and I forgot what the other one was. My mind doesn't keep a lot of information in it as I'm getting older. But no, I had a mini stroke, so I have short-term memory loss. And sometimes it can be annoying. I can't remember details, and I will tell you the wrong measurements on the cards. When I rewatch them, I'll say, oh no. So I try to put it down when on the Zoom. I try to put the correct measurements down underneath in the description. Okay, so there's my background using the DSP, the Designer Series paper. I have all these little pieces of glue on my table. And now I want to put some, I want to use this up first. Didn't go where I wanted you to. These are the edges of the dimensionals. And I have so many of them, I just want to use them all. One here, and probably one more right there. Where's my little thing? Peel them off. Cut my fingernails the other day, so my fingernails are short. But my daughter's making this beautiful pumpkin. One of the ones that lasts forever. We bought at Joann Fabrics. So she's using that. Her theme is Beauty and the Beast. There's a contest at her work. And last night she was doing the back of it, but she's got it cut out, so she's got figurines, and she's doing a ballroom scene, and so beautiful. She's keeping it. She's got a chandelier. I shouldn't say too many details in case her friends are watching. But I'm not friends with any of her friends, so it should be safe. The secret should be safe with me. And then on the outside, what she was doing last night, she's got my little tool. That's what I was looking for. And she has the rose all like just barely carved in, and it's almost like stained glass, and she's glittering it, and it's beautiful. it's not finished yet, or I'd show you. Just want to make sure that the wheels are about the same. Oh, that's cute. It looks like a little bow peeking out on the top because it hid the presents. So there's today's card. Super simple. And here's if you colored it. Then there's the inside with the little penguin. Looks like my Merry Christmas is a little crooked, but that's because I was in a hurry. So I'll turn you back up. If I can figure out that's making it tighter. Here we go. So when you come on at 12:30, I will have already done my live for the week, but you can go back and rewatch it because it'll be done. It'll already be on here. So here's the card. I think that's adorable. And that's probably going to be one of the cards that I use for my Stampin' stack. I'll order some more paper. So I hope you have a good day. I know I'm going to have a good day. And I'll see you next week. So have a good week. Bye.